So earlier this morning, some more information came out for the upcoming Boku no Hero Academia movie. And as I promised all of you, I would make sure to keep all of you up to date. When any new information is released, I would definitely make a video on it. So here I am upholding that promise with all of you. Just to clarify, if this is your first time ever seeing any video from me for Boku no Hero Academia's upcoming movie, this movie apparently is going to be canon, confirmed by Horikoshi himself. So what that means is it's not going to be filler, it's not going to be a spinoff, it's legit going to be a part of the series. That's what's been established already from Horikoshi himself. So there you go. So, the staff for My Hero Academia, the movie, Futari no Hero, My Hero Academia, the movie, the Two Heroes anime film, announced 2 guest cast members on Tuesday. Mirai Ishida will play Melissa, a quirkless girl who Deku meets on Island, and Katsuhisa Namase will play Melissa's father, David, who was a friend of All Might in his younger days. David is a scientist who makes hero support items, and Melissa works hard to follow in his footsteps. Melissa is the main female character that we saw, like, the back end of in the, first teaser cover art we saw for Boku no Hero Academia's upcoming movie. We saw how she had blonde hair and all that, and she was a new character we haven't seen before. Many were going out of their way saying potentially she could be, Toru Invisible Girl, but as we know now, that is definitely not the case. But basically, we get to see her design, which I'll show on screen here. You can see how her face looks, you can see how her whole body model looks, and I'm just gonna say right now, potential best girl, just saying, potential best girl. We also get the design for her father as well, David, which is apparently a scientist that makes hero equipment. Now, no spoilers. I want to make sure I try to remain, spoiler free in this video. I don't want to spoil anime onlys that wandered to this video, but hero equipment, a scientist that makes hero equipment, and we're going to be having a movie that focuses on younger All Might. If you are up to date with the manga, no spoilers, don't worry, but if you're up to date with the manga, you know how that's kind of relevant to the recent chapter. Like, that's very relevant, like, with All Might and all that. Just think about that for a second. Like, I'm not going to show a panel of it or anything, because spoiler reasons, but that makes me wonder about the scientist and the connection to All Might. I'm very curious about that. So apparently the 2 actors, the individuals that are doing Melissa and also doing David, here is, Mirai's, acting what she's acted in. I'll have it on the screen for you to look for yourself. Here is, Katsuhisa's acting, what he's done, his certain roles he's had. I want to be honest here, the roles that these 2 individuals have had, I recognize some shows. I personally haven't went out of my way to watch all of them, but I do say that regardless of that, they probably have some good knowledge on probably how to voice act, just because how some of these, movies and shows they've acted in are pretty freaking old. The film will take place overseas on a giant man-made floating movable island called Island. The film will take place after the final exam arc during another summer during the forest training arc. In addition, the film will show the younger days of All Might. Now, to quickly clarify this, I feel like the way this is worded, I don't feel like this is probably translated right. I don't know, just something tells me from the way that entire little line was done in this article, not translated properly, and the way it's worded is very weird, because the way I get this, like, if I was looking at this at a first glance and not really trying to analyze it, it would make me assume that, like, during this upcoming arc in the anime, like Season 3, is when this movie's taking place, which wouldn't make sense, because Horikoshi's already established that this is a canon movie. So, I'm just like, wait, are they backing out and saying this isn't canon, or what's going on here? Let me read these lines again. It says, during another summer. Now, quotations on another summer, and then also forest training arc, during the forest training arc. Now, without saying any spoilers, manga readers will be able to pick up on this, but I'm going to give you little details to anime onlys as well. Basically, the forest training arc is going to be incredible. It's going to be a great arc. It's going to have some insane stuff happening in it for Season 3. And that's literally the arc we're getting into for Season 3 right now. And it'll start next week. And the thing is, as soon as that arc happens, we literally dive right into a new arc. There literally is an arc, like, soon as that arc finishes, another arc begins, and we're, like, thrusted into something that's just crazy. And that's what many manga readers are hyped up to see. You know what I'm talking about, manga readers. And technically, you can kind of consider all of those events as one giant arc right there. And if this movie is taking place during the forest training arc, and during summer as well, I'm assuming it's going to happen after the first half of the anime. of Season 3. I'm assuming so, because if it's during the Force training arc and all that, it most likely is going to be taking place once the upcoming hype events for the anime is done. That's my assumption. That's what I'm thinking right now because of the way it was worded. Because it says another summer and all that, I just don't know. Either it could be a year later or something else, but I just wanted to point out that the way it's worded, I really don't know how to really comprehend that yet until more details are kind of revealed, but I believe it's kind of what I think is going to happen. I believe this movie is taking place after the upcoming events in the Forest arc. But yeah, so that's pretty much it when it comes to new news for the Boku no Hero Academia movie. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the new designs that were revealed? How do you feel about, you know, a little bit more details to the plot? How do you feel about the father of Melissa being a scientist that makes hero equipment? I mean, yeah, I'm curious about that one. So, I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And be safe. Chibi out.